You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, General Hospital fans. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I've got your full roster of weekly spoilers. These run from Monday, February 26th, all the way through Friday, March 1st. The first 3 days of the week are the last 3 days of February sweeps. However, GH is not slowing up at the end of sweeps. I will just tell you that there's big action all 5 days of this week leading up to the Monday, March 4th premiere of Steve Burton back as Jason Morgan. I would be surprised if we got a full episode of him on Monday, March 4th. We'll see. But you remember the last time they brought him back and he was patient 6 and he was basically in that, N95 mask over at that clinic overseas, and we just saw him for just a second. So I wonder if we're just going to get a split-second shot and then more of him later. We'll see. But this is the week building up to it, so there's going to be a lot of Jason stuff building up. Watch for all those Easter eggs. If you haven't, please reach down, click subscribe, and now let's jump right in. Monday, February 26th is season 61, episode 119 of General Hospital. Carly is very suspicious of FBI agent John Cates. Jagger is at Bobby's diner, and it looks like he's trying to get some info out of Carly, probably about Sonny, and she tells him, "Kick rocks, you're not getting anything from me." Meanwhile, Drew talks to Curtis, who is encouraging him. Drew's coming unhinged. I know this is, them making him look worse before they bring Jason back, but it's still really frustrating to see. They're not writing Cameron Matheson's character is very likable right now, so it's a little frustrating. Sonny goes to see Spinelli. Looks like he heads to his place and talks to him about a job, and I'm sure this is about tracking down this mysterious stone person. But Sonny has decided that person is Agent Cates. I did a standalone video about this where I just doubted it. It's just too much of a straight line. It's too obvious. And when Sonny decides that that's something, that this is the person that did it, he's always wrong. He was wrong about Dex back with the hook killer stuff. He was wrong about Dex being the one leaking the info to the assassin. So that's all I'll say about that. But, if Sonny thinks it's left, it's right. Meanwhile, Nina heads over to the gallery to see Ava Jerome, and she wants some help from her. However, in the Monday promo little trailer, we saw Nina kind of annoyed with Ava, so it sounds like Ava uses a word relationship in regard to her and Sonny, which is very interesting. Natalia Rogers-Ramirez shows up on Monday. That is Blaze's mom, and she is at the door of Blaze's Metrocourt hotel room. And behind that door, Blaze is in bed with Christina, and I think her mom is going to get an eyeful. Tuesday, February 27th, season 61, episode 120. Drew opens up to Carly about what he's feeling, so that might be the advice that Curtis gives to him, just tell her what you're thinking. And they are definitely at odds over this whole Nina revenge thing, but Drew just can't let it go. I mean, I get that, but still. Maxie and Spinelli get even closer, but I think things might fall apart when he tells her the truth about why he moved into her house, because he is going to come clean, which I do like that he's going to be honest with her, but I don't think she's going to like it very much at all. Nina has to defend her recent actions to Sonny, so I don't know if he's going to come at her about her, smack talking them, about her taking over at the Invader. I mean, he filed divorce papers. He doesn't really have the right to say anything to her about anything as far as I'm concerned. I mean, whether you like her or not, he did file for divorce, so that's kind of it. He should butt out, and she's got her life, he's got hers, Blaze has a big life-changing moment with her mother on Tuesday, because I'm sure her mother is going to be stunned. Eva LaRue did an interview and talked about her character is traditional kind of conservative Catholic, and, so her finding out her daughter is gay is going to be a really big emotional deal. Wednesday, February 28th is episode 121 of the current season. Detective Chase needs to clear the air, and at the same time, Brooklyn Quartermain is looking for the perfect wedding gown, and she has got help from Maxie and Tracy and Lois, and I'm sure Maxie's going to want it her way, and hopefully Mom and Grandmom aren't going to get into fisticuffs over this gown. Josslyn Jacks goes looking for Dex Heller on Wednesday. And Jagger runs into Scotty Baldwin. And of course, they've got a history together because Jagger used to be married to Scotty's daughter, Karen Wexler. That's the same daughter that Sonny got onto drugs when he had her as an underage stripper working in one of his clubs way back in the day. So she's kind of the reason that both Jagger and Scott have huge issues with Sonny. And Carly is going to tell Sonny about an encounter she had, and I'm guessing that it's going to be her telling him about Jagger stopping by Bobby's place to grill her about him. Thursday, February 29th, episode 122 of the current season, and we have Finn and Liz Weber discussing the future of their relationship. I'm real torn on them. I like them separately. I don't like them much together. I feel like this is one of Liz's most lackluster relationships she's had. We'll see how it goes. I know people are torn. Some people really like them, but on Soap's social media, I feel like I see a lot more people going, meh, I'm not really feeling it. Dante tries to play peacemaker on Thursday, and I wonder if that's at work or at home. If it's at home, it might be about Sam and Danny, and they had a little breakthrough moment on Friday, which I liked, but, you know, teens are angsty all the time, so I'm sure there's going to be more trouble ahead. Lois and Tracy have a blow-up argument, and you know it's all about the wedding, maybe about the gown, we'll see. And Brooklyn Quartermain reassures her fiancé Chase. He's probably not used to this much family volatility. And Sonny goes to confront Jagger. And I wonder if he's going to tell him that he thinks he's behind the shooting or just going to tell him, you know, leave my ex-wife and my family members alone. We are going to wrap up the week on Friday, March 1st, which is season 61, episode 123. Dante finds a link that is important. So it looks like he is making progress figuring out about this Stone thing. And of course, everybody that heard Stone is thinking that it's Jagger and it's about him and his dead brother and the son he named for him. Again, I just think it's too much of a straight line. It's too easy. And, you know, Jason has a nickname that involves Stone also, and he's about to be on the scene. I saw some people on Soap social media debating that it might be Morgan Stone Corinthos. However, since we know that Jason is coming back, they're not going to do two huge back-to-back returns, like right at the same time. So that's the main reason I don't think it's him. I know Brian Craig has got other projects going on, and of course they could always recast the role, just like they did with Jagger, but I just feel like, you know, they're not going to do a Morgan return hot on the heels of Jason's return, which is on the following episode from this. Sonny and Spinelli tell Ava about the plan they've cooked up. Christina has a revelation with Blaze, and Anna Devane has a serious argument with Jagger. She is sick and tired of it. And Felicia Scorpio makes a confession. So I just wonder if she is going to go to Maxie and tell her that she knew that he was lying, that Spinelli was lying to move in to help her with her money problems, and that she was part of the plot because she openly was. So maybe she's trying to mitigate any damage that his confession has done, because she definitely seems to like the idea of Spinelli back in Maxie's life. And I do too. I'm a big Spixie shipper. All right, that is it for your next week spoilers. There is so much going on. And of course, the following Monday, we've got Jason Morgan in the house, y'all. All right, share your comments on what you're excited to see next week. Please click subscribe if you haven't already. And definitely come back soon, because we are here talking General Hospital 7 days a week. And as always, it is Belinda from Soap Dirt.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.